Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Pull it. Vieira.
Ibrahimovic.
Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 32.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball.
And the shot! That's another chance!
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Pirlo. And it's Gullit.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe.
Ibrahimovic.
That's a sharp pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Gullit.
Xavi Alonso.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That looks a cracking ball. Ibrahimovic proves just a little bit too strong.
Pirlo. Real chance!
It's loose, and oh, what has happened here?
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
And it's Xavi Alonso.
Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Now it's Xavi Alonso.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Turan.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Here's Vieira.
Maldini.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pirlo.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Vieira.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Now, can he find a finish? Good claim. No margin for error there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle. And it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic.
Very...
Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pepe plays it all the way forward.
Teremos
Hullet.
minuto de acréscimo.
Ibrahimovic.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que levem todo o lixo até as lixeiras posicionadas ao lado dos portões de entrada. Agradecemos a colaboração. Teremos uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick... It's Eto'o! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Van Dijk. Pirlo. Gattuso. And it's Pepe. Van Dijk is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Can he get it through? There's the shot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this?
Buffon sends that a long way.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
Pirlo.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
And it's Hullet.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Hullet.
Knocks it out wide.
To Lahm.
Maldini. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Throw in. Pirlo. That's a good ball. Pull it. Vieira. Pull it. For Xabi Alonso. Ibrahimovic, who's set up one goal so far. Pull it. And it's Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. 75 minutes played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. Eto'o. He steps in, and that's the end of that. This is it then, now or never. Pepe. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Pelé.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pelé. Now Gattuso. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And this is Ronaldo. Pull it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's really well manoeuvred. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quick.
Big chance! And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Maicon. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pull-it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, there's a probing ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looking for the run. Pull it. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. Here's Vieira. Hullet. Gattuso. So what can they make of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Xavi Alonso. It's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rui Costa. And it's Maldini. Van Dijk is very much of the nonchalant. Oh, he's been caught napping! Gets his head on it! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Rui Costa. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Mbappe. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Eto'o. Xabi Alonso. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Vieira. Hullet. Searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's played it back. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. Great chance! And he's done it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pelé. Eto'o.
Teremos
That's
minuto
Vieira.
de acréscimo.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes. É hora de anunciar os números do sorteio de hoje. Substituição em campo. Camisa 14. Sai para a
That gets
entrada
things
do
going for the
jogador.
second half.
Camisa 8.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start
Substituição em
moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's Ronaldinho! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi,
And the shot! Wow, that's a fine save.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Eto'o. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Maldini. Van Dijk. And it's Gattuso. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? This looks promising. Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Thuram. That's Maldini. And it's Lam. And he's gone backward here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a promising position. Opts for safety. Thuram. Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. Kyle Walker. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Vieira. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Eto'o. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And this is Ronaldinho.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Taken back almost at once. Spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide. Here's a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Deep into stoppage time. Ronaldinho.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Maldini. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, super ball! That's a sharp pass.
Could move up a gear here.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Thuram. Pirlo. Van Dijk. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nice control. Now Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. And here's Rafael Leao. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neither side especially adventurous early on. A probing pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Thuram. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pirlo. Still goalless at the moment. Pirlo opts for safety.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Messi, he has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
That's a decent clearance. He is just caressing the ball. Baresi. Maldini. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. To Messi. Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Pirlo. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Thuram. And it's Pepe. Gattuso, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be
Pepe
1 minute
kept
added
aware,
time.
and it is reclaimed easily. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's delivered all right!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Healer. Coming on the field.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ronaldinho. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Eto'o. Maldini. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Looking for options for movement. And that's an errant pass. Cannavaro. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Pelé. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened? Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Eto'o. Strokes it back. But it's Thuram. Gattuso. Taken back almost at once. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gattuso. And a chance! That was mighty close. Pele tries to play it through. He can run onto that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Rafael Leao. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi ready to try one. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's picked his way through. Big chance, corner.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Could be danger here. Pele! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Hullet. He's found a way through. And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Shoots! He can get that clear. Pirlo making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's there to clear it. Rafael Leao. Now Mbappe. Hullet, who's set up one goal so far.
Added minute has been indicated.
And it's lofted through here. That is a brilliant interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Maldini. The message is clear, none shall pass. So, what can they make of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying